Are you dreaming of owning a luxury home or worried about fierce competition? Maybe you heard the stories: multiple offers, cash buyers, bidding wars. Today I'm pulling back the curtains and giving you a real strategy, not just to compete, but to win when you're buying a high-end home. Hi, I'm Derica Jackson with Magnolia Diamond Realty Group. And if you're serious about securing your dream home, you're going to want to stay with me until the very end. So let's jump in. First, you have to know what you're stepping into. High-end homes don't um, don't behave like the rest of the market. Luxury buyers are often more prepared. Sellers are more discerning, and a small mistake can cost you a once in a lifetime opportunity. Actually, I worked with a buyer recently who thought he can lowball on a $1 million home. The seller didn't just reject the offer, they refused to negotiate with him afterward. In luxury real estate, reputation matters, even between agents. When you come in, you have to come in strong. Now let that sit in. Which leads me to the next step. In a bidding war, time kills deals. Before you even tour a property, um, a high-end home, you have to have your pre-approval ready, preferably from a private bank or a local lender experienced with jumbo loans. Proof of funds for your down payment, a clear understanding of your budget and where you can flex. Imagine seeing the perfect $1.8 million property, but you still need 48 hours to get a letter. Meanwhile, another buyer already submitted a full offer. Preparation isn't optional, it's the foundation of winning. Money talks, but terms whisper sweet nothing that sellers love. In high-end bidding wars, it's not just about price, it's about the entire package. Here's how to make your offer stand out. Offer a strong price, but don't blindly overpay. Limit contingencies, especially on inspection and appraisal. Be flexible on the closing timeline if needed. Write a personal letter. Carefully craft the letter if the seller seems to be like they are emotionally tied to that house, okay? Sometimes it's not the highest offer that wins. It's the one that feels like it's going to be the surest path to the closing table. I once had a client to win a $2 million home, even though they weren't the highest bidder, but it's because we gave the seller exactly the closing date they wanted and agreed to a shorter inspection period. Another big mistake: trying to negotiate, to navigate a luxury bidding war without an experienced agent. In high end real estate, Relationships between agents can be the secret weapon. Listing agents want to work with buyer agents they can trust to close deals smoothly. You need someone who can strategically position your offer, read the sellers behind the scenes, and advise you when you need to push and when you need to hold back. Protect your interests without scaring off the seller. Working with an expert team like mine's Magnolia Diamond Realty Group gives you that edge. Here's a few bonus tips to really help you push your offer to the top. Escalation clause. That's automatically raise your offer over others up to a limit. Higher earnest money deposit shows you are serious. Waive minor repairs, such as like you sticking to the sellers. You're not just nitpicking. Offer to pay your own closing costs. Sometimes that's sweeten the deals. Every property is different and every seller values different things. That's why your strategy has to be customized. Winning a bidding war on a luxury home is part art and part science. You need preparation, strategy, and an expert guide by your side. If you think about buying a high end home, don't leave it to chance. Reach out to me at Magnolia Diamond Realty Group on social media such as Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok. Let's build a custom strategy for you and make your dream home your reality. Make sure to like this video, subscribe for more insider real estate tips, and drop comment below if you found this helpful. Until next time, let's en bon temps rouler.